evening, esteemed television watchers. You are watching Nakhchivan News Information Program. I am Firoza Nouri. We bring to your attention the most important moments of the last week. Firstly, we present official news. President of Turkey Recep Tayyip Erdogan visited Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. The visit took place at the invitation of the President of Azerbaijan, Ilham Aliyev. Within the framework of the visit, the heads of the state discussed the disarmament process of Armenian separatists and the Zangezur corridor after the local anti-terrorist measures in Karabakh. The foundation ceremony of the Iğdır-Nakhchivan natural gas line was also held. On September 20, the President of the Republic of Turkey, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, called the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Ilham Aliyev. During the telephone conversation, opinions were exchanged about the completion of local anti-terrorist measures, and the illegal armed groups in the Karabakh region of Azerbaijan should lay down their weapons and disarm. The heads of the state stressed that Azerbaijan and Turkey are always by each other's side. President of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev thanked his Turkish counterpart Recep Tayyip Erdogan. The head of state emphasized on the social network that, "My dear brother, I thank you for the support you gave to Azerbaijan during your speech at the UN General Assembly. As always, brotherly Turkey stands by Azerbaijan and supports us in our rightful cause. Azerbaijan and Turkey are always together in good times and in sad times. We always defend each other's right position in international organizations." The body of the police sergeant of the Ministry of Internal Affairs of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Askerov Elasker Zakiroğlu, who was martyred as a result of act of sabotage, terror committed by illegal Armenian armed forces on September 19, was brought to Nakhchivan. A reception ceremony for the funeral of Police Sergeant Elasker Askerov was held at Nakhchivan International Airport. Fuad Necafli, authorized representative of the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, state and government representatives, Consul General of Turkey in Nakhchivan, employees of the Ministry of Internal Affairs of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, and family members of Police Sergeant Elasker Askerov participated at the very event. The body of Police Sergeant Elasker Askerov, wrapped in our Turkish flag, was brought to the ceremony site accompanied by police officers. The authorized representative met with the family members of Police Sergeant Elasker Askerov and expressed his condolences. We continue our program with other important moments of the week we left behind. A meeting dedicated to Karabakh was held in the UN Security Council. The units of the Armenian armed forces located in Karabakh region of Azerbaijan laid down their weapons and surrendered. As a result, an agreement was reached on the suspension of local anti-terrorist measures. A farewell ceremony was held for the police sergeant who was martyred as a result of Armenian terrorism. Let's watch more in our news block. The UN Security Council meeting dedicated to Karabakh has ended. At the meeting, several countries, especially France, Germany, Malta, and several African countries, raised baseless accusations. Although the United Arab Emirates, China, and Russia took a neutral position, Turkey, as always, supported Azerbaijan's rightful position. On September 22, a conference called Decolonization, a Quiet Revolution, was held at the headquarters of the United Nations in New York, United States of America. The main purpose of the conference, organized by the Baku Initiative Group, was to hold discussions to take advantage of the opportunities created by the adoption of the resolution number 75/123 International Force Decade for the Abolition of Colonialization by the UN General Assembly. The event was attended by representatives of the independence and nationalist movements of French overseas regions, New Caledonia, French Polynesia, French Guinea, Martinique, and Côte d'Ivoire, and a representative of the Melanesian Initiative Group. The representatives of the independence and nationalist movements declared that they will continue their struggle until complete liberation from French colonialism and the eradication of colonialism. Then the participants of the conference were given extensive information about the activities of the newly created Baku Initiative Group Group, Public Union, and the Non-Allied Movements Coordination Office talked about the organization's commitment to anti-colonialism. The participants made speeches about the situation in the regions they represented and held extensive discussions on the topic of decolonization. Finally, the final statement was read and adopted. The units of the Armenian armed forces located in the Karabakh region of Azerbaijan laid down their weapons and surrendered. This was reported by the Ministry of Defense of Azerbaijan. It was noted that the formations of the Armenian armed forces and illegal Armenian armed groups located in the Karabakh region of the Republic of Azerbaijan laid down their weapons, left their combat positions and military posts, and are completely disarmed. Units of the Armenian armed forces leave the territories of Azerbaijan. Illegal Armenian armed groups are released. In parallel, all weapons and heavy equipment are handed over. An agreement was reached on the suspension of local anti-terrorist measures. The Ministry of Defense reported that, taking into account the appeal of the representatives of the Armenian residents of Karabakh through the Russian peacekeeping contingent, an agreement was reached on the suspension of local anti-terrorist measures on September 20, 2023 at 1 p.m. under the following conditions: 1. Located in the Karabakh region of the Republic of Azerbaijan, units of the armed forces of Armenia, illegal Armenian armed groups lay down their weapons, leave their combat positions and military posts, and are completely disarmed. Units of the Armenian armed forces leave the territories of Azerbaijan. Illegal Armenian armed groups are released. 2. In parallel, all groups and heavy equipment are handed over. 3. It's ensured that the above-mentioned processes are carried out in a coordinated manner with the Russian peacekeeping contingent. Based on the invitation of the administration of the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan on September 21, 2023, Ramin Mehmedov, the designated person responsible for contacts with the Armenian residents of Karabakh, met with Sergei Martirosyan and David Melkumian as representatives of the Armenian residents of Karabakh. The administration of the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan issued a statement about this. At the meeting held in the constructive and positive environment, discussions were held on the issues of reintegration of the Armenian population of Karabakh, restoration of infrastructure and organization of activities based on the constitution and laws of the Republic of Azerbaijan. The Ministry of Emergency Situations of the Republic of Azerbaijan decided to send a food cargo for humanitarian purposes to meet the needs of the Armenian residents living in the Karabakh region of Azerbaijan. On September 22, 20-ton trucks and 3 cars full of bread containing various food products and hygiene products were sent from Ağdam region. The body of Askerov Elasker Zakiroglu, police sergeant of the Ministry of Internal Affairs of the Republic of Azerbaijan, who was martyred as a result of the terrorist act of provocation sabotage committed by illegal Armenian armed forces on September 19, was buried in Nakhchivan. Family members and relatives of the police, law enforcement officers, military personnel, families of martyrs, veterans, religious figures, state and government representatives, as well as residents took part in the funeral ceremony. Azerbaijan Diplomatic Academy University Vice Rector for Academic Affairs Professor Vafa Kaza visited Nakhchivan University. First, an info tour was organized to get acquainted with the material and technical base and educational infrastructure of the university. Then a meeting was held with the rector of the university, Anar Kazimov, and the administrative staff. At the meeting, the guest was introduced to the university's mission, daily teaching process, educational base, directions of activity, as well as programs implemented in the framework of the cooperation with foreign universities. During the meeting, opinions were exchanged on the establishment of the Azerbaijan Diplomatic Academy School at Nakhchivan University, and a preliminary agreement was reached. After the meeting, the presentation ceremony of the professional development program called Manifesto of a Teacher was held.
On September 20, an event was held on the theme National Leader Heydar Aliyev and Peace Policy in the Nakhchivan City Executive Authority. Speeches on the topics peace is necessary condition for the protection and development of the human rights and peace and crimes against humanity were also heard at the event, and video about peace policy of the national leader was shown. Cardiology Congress dedicated to the 100th anniversary of the national leader Heydar Aliyev was held at the International School of the Nakhchivan State University. The Congress was jointly organized by the Minister of the Health of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Nakhchivan State University, the Society of the Cardiovascular Surgery of Azerbaijan, and Society of the Cardiology of Azerbaijan, and moderated by the Chief Physician of the University Hospital. In addition to speeches by qualified professional doctors, appropriate resuscitation courses were also organized at the Congress. Within the framework as on later project, 46 low-income children from Nakhchivan were given the gifts under the organization of Asan Service and Nakhchivan General Customs Department. The Specialized Agency for Science, Education and Culture of the United Nations has shared about Yallı, the national dance of Azerbaijan, and its account on the X social network. In the post, UNESCO called for protection of Yallı. Yallı dance embodies the essence of Azerbaijan living heritage with the rhythmic steps and colorful customs. Yallı was included in the emergency protection list in 2018. We must protect this tradition together, UNESCO said.
Grace of Nature International Rhythmic Gymnastics Tournament was held in Nakhchivan. Concert programs were organized on the occasion of the National Music Day. At the end, we'll have sports and cultural news.
Grace of Nature International Rhythmic Gymnastic Tournament dedicated to the 100th anniversary of the national leader Heydar Aliyev was held in the Nakhchivan. About 1,300 athletes representing the teams of Azerbaijan and Kazakhstan competed for the title champion in the first international gymnastic competition organized in the Autonomous Republic. Junior, teenage and young gymnasts from 20 clubs representing the capital and the regions participated in the tournament held in the Olympic Sports Complex of Nakhchivan. The winners of each age group were awarded diplomas and medals by organizers. A general meeting of the Nakhchivan Volleyball Federation was held. Representatives of the federation, coaches, teachers, judges, athletes working in the cities and the regions of the Autonomous Republic took part in the meeting. The new direction and the structure of the federation have been defined. The U13 team of Aras Nakhchivan also competed in the football tournament Ufaya Ağrı Dağı Cup 2023 held in the Ağrı province, Turkey, for the purpose of providing moral support to the earthquake victims. Our team, which was the second in the group, was awarded the Gentlemanship Trophy. For this purpose, a meeting was held with the football and the coaching staff of the U13 team of Aras Nakhchivan at the Uzunova Training Complex. The president of Nakhchivan Football Federation, Kazanfar Abdullayev, congratulated the team. It was emphasized the participation of the youth teams of the Aras Nakhchivan Professional Football Club in the international tournaments that will be held in the next years is also planned. Then each member of the team was awarded with diploma and cash prize, and commemorative photo was taken. Concert programs were organized on the occasion of the National Music Day in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. Speakers at the event held in the occasion talking about the life and the work of the world famous composers. Public figure Üzeyir Hacıbəyli, his unparalleled service to Azerbaijan culture, and drew attention to the fact National Music Day was celebrated according to the order of the great leader Heydar Aliyev. Music groups performed concert programs. Turkish artist Nilgün Ayşecik Çevik work dedicated to Memnun Hatun tomb. Khan Palace was donated to the State Historic Architecture, Memnun Hatun, and an open-air music complex. On this occasion, an event was organized at the Khan Palace State Historic Architecture, Memnun Hatun, and Open Sky Museum Complex.
This was the last news we'll present to you for the month of September. Hoping to see you at the beginning of a new month. Thanks for being with us. Goodbye.